Wouldn't it be nice if we can team up with a company that sold 2.1 million plus cars in China? Well, guys, it has just happened. Oh yes, you heard me right. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch, and as usual guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. As the stock price stays under $8, what a beautiful bargain for us to keep loading to become wealthy. I am rejoicing in times like these when some people are pooping in their pants. You see, NIO has just signed a deal with GAC on charging and battery swap. But the news gets better. Some people, all they heard was that part of the news. But bear with me and you will be amazed. NIO and GAC will work together to establish a unified battery standard. Isn't that a beautiful thing? So all of the cars will have one battery. And jointly develop battery swap enabled vehicle cars, passenger cars. You heard that right. Let me say that again. And jointly develop, work together to develop battery swap enable passenger cars. So they'll be working on cars together. We will get funding from them as well. Did I hear anyone say cash burn this time? Ah, that's right. No cash burn. And battery swap stations compatible with models from both brands. So let me say that from the start. NIO and GAC will work together to establish a unified battery standard and jointly develop battery swap enabled passenger cars. So they'll be making cars together. And battery swap stations compatible with models from both brands. Woo! I told you guys it's a matter of time, but these partnerships are getting stronger that will turn into mergers. What we're building is an empire. The NIO-led Battery Swap Alliance is seeing a new member with Chinese auto giant GAC Group, the latest to join. NIO and GAC signed a strategic cooperation agreement on charging and battery swap on May the 8th. In Guangzhou, where the latter is headquartered according to a statement today. Didn't Emperor Lee say many more are lined up and many more partnerships are lined up to join with us? The two sides will carry out strategic cooperation in areas related to charging and swapping, including battery standards, while R&D and customization, battery asset management and operations, swapping, network development and operations, NIO statement said. In the meantime, the two companies will also promote the opening up of their respective charging platforms to each other, NIO added. So they're opening up charging platforms to each other's, right? So there will be less fighting over charging stations. The corporations will amplify the two companies' respective strengths in technology. So they're joining together with technology. They're bringing their brain together. And this is the difference, I said it before and I'll say it again, from China to the West. In the West, it's competition against each other. If you don't survive, oh well. In China, they help each other and they work together. And push forward the unification of battery standards and operational and management systems so as to make swapping a more approachable solution and provide users with experiences as hassle-free as refueling, said Emperor William Lee, founder, chairman, and CEO of NIO. NIO and JSC will work together. The two will work together to establish a unified battery standard and jointly develop battery swap enabled passenger cars and battery swap stations compatible with models from both brands, according to the statement. The two will push forward the launch of swappable vehicle models. The two will push forward to launch of swappable vehicle models with battery design under the standards established by both, as well as advance the implementation of the swap station solution to both NIO and GAC vehicles. Can someone say revenue? Can someone see finally what I'm saying about mergers in the future? They will also facilitate the opening up and interconnection of battery swapping networks that run on a unified operational and management system, establish a larger standardized and unified power infrastructure network to achieve economies of scale, NEO said. The partnership will also include a management system covering the life cycle of power batteries, is also within the corporation plan. And so are an efficient management platform and an operating mechanism for battery assets. NEO and JSE will realize dynamic data in connectivity by the end of this month, making charging easier by enabling users to not only search and navigate to a charger, but also start and pay for a charging session through the brand's apps, mini programs and power maps on center displays, according to the statement. More and more technologically advanced. Going forward, with the growing NEV population, battery swapping will unleash unlimited market opportunities. Can you imagine what Emperor Lee is saying here? Let me say that again. Going forward, with the growing NEV population, new energy vehicle population, battery swapping will unleash unlimited market opportunities. Energy company, guys. Especially in cities where a lot of the Chinese live, because it actually solves a pain point for many users who don't have dedicated parking spots, said Feng Xiang, president of GSE Group. And we spoke about this before. This is why battery swapping, this is why when Onvo comes out this month, woo, the strategic cooperation agreement that we signed today is also a foundation and guidance for our future cooperation. With it as a starting point, we hope to build more battery users that will have a better swapping experience, Feng added. GSE, which once had a joint venture with NEO a few years ago, is the latest to join the NEO-led Battery Swap Alliance, as the EV maker tries to build the model into a cloud service-like project. Oh God, guys, let me say that one more time. NEO-led Battery Swap Alliance with GSE, as the EV maker tries to build the model into a cloud service-like project. Remember, I kept talking about Amazon. Let's go further, Microsoft. Let's go further, Baidu. A cloud service. NEO sees its battery swap service as similar to cloud service, and Lee mentioned several times that the service has reached a point where it can be opened up to partners. On November 21st, 2023, NEO and Chang'an Automobile signed a battery swap business that we all know about. On November 29th last year, NEO and Geely Holdings signed a strategic cooperation agreement of standards for swappable batteries. On January 11, JAC and Chery respectively reached a strategic cooperation agreement with NEO on battery swap. On April 25th, NEO announced that it had entered into a strategic partnership on charging and battery swap with Lotus Technology. GAC was one of NEO's key partners 6 years ago. On April 10th, GAC and NEO joined a joint venture, GAC NEO, which was then 45% owned by GAC and its affiliated entities, and similarly 45% owned by NEO and its affiliated entities. In 2019, GAC NEO released its first product, the Hycan 007, but after several years, NEO GAC was not successful in product development and the production model was not recognized by consumers. This is in the early stages. In April 2021, GAC NEO changed its name to Hycan, removing NEO from the name. In August 2022, the company underwent several changes. GAC Hyper brand has battery swappable enabled models. I didn't even know this, guys. Such as the Hyper GT, which went on sale in July 2023. Hyper is also building its own battery swap station, saying last August that it has help from NEO and 14 such facilities. GAC built its first battery swap station in April 2022. So the collaboration, the cooperation, I say to you guys again, will turn into mergers, guys. This is so exciting. I had to put on the tie because I see what's happening. The cloud service is growing. I hope you guys found this video to be informational, motivational, inspirational to help you guys, encourage you guys to continue to buy. I don't care if it's 5 shares per week, because I will be buying $300, $400 every week. If so, guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. If you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel we have that warrior mindset, like 50 said. Oh, before I say that, let me say this. As other EV companies focus heavily on robo-taxis because of their failed business model, and this will help pull them out, NIO focused on controlling the energy sector. Yes, controlling the future of gas stations. Do not forget to hit that thumbs up, guys. If you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel, we have that warrior mindset, like 50 said, we get rich or we die trying, guys.